G'day, it's Ashman here, and I'm at the 2013 World Finals for the Imagine Cup in St. Petersburg, Russia. I've got right here Kurt Steck sitting with me, and so firstly, welcome.
Thank you very much, Ashley. It's a great pleasure to be here. I'm the general manager for audience marketing within our developer and partner evangelism organization, which means I'm responsible for managing most of these events that reach our key audiences like students and academic technologists.
Well, thank you for helping bringing this and making this happen. I think being particularly in, a number of years ago, we wouldn't have thought that a competition like this would be in a place like a beautiful place like St. Petersburg, Russia. Being your first Imagine Cup in the position which you're in, what has that experience been like?
Oh, it's been a fantastic experience for me, and personally as well as for the organization. One of the things that's really surprising to me is the breadth of excitement that gets brought up around an event like this from around the world. It really is a global event. I think we have people here representing 71 countries from around the world, I think 27,000 students participate around the world in this event on behalf of Microsoft, and we are very honored that people participate with us.
Yeah, and about those entries. We've seen as interviewing a number of the teams a wild range of different ideas and ways to address certain problems or innovation. What has that, or with the mindset or knowing what the Imagine Cup is, seeing those projects, what has your reaction been to all of that and the attitude of the students?
Well, what I think is really infectious is the actual attitude of the students, as you mentioned. And one of the things I think is really interesting this year is we've opened up the categories. We're traditionally been focused in on social projects as well as gaming. This year we brought the new innovation category. And it has really opened up a lot of minds and a lot of thinking. Some really creative ideas being brought here. One of the most important things that we've seen is how people are actually incorporating software along with hardware to deliver solutions that are really, really incredible and some really, really fantastic applications.
And in terms of the judging process, and because we've changed the format for this year, I think it's what do you think of the accelerated process and how that's been able to help students in terms of really connecting with those judges?
Well, I think there's a couple things that have happened this year that are really helpful. I think you have the challenges online that actually opened this up to a much broader range of participants around the globe, because a lot of people can't travel to or can't actually be involved in the program without being online. So that's really helped us open up the program. I think the accelerators have really helped too as well, because I think what it's done is it actually has brought the judging tighter together with the students. And one of the things I've really seen happen in that conversation that goes on between the two of them is there's a lot of guidance and feedback going back to the students. And I've actually spoken to several of the students who said, that kind of guidance and the ability to interact in that way with the judges has really helped them think about where their projects are and how to take them to the next step.
And the technology use, as you said, that combination of hardware and software, it's looking at even the services people are using. For myself, it's really blown me away. And we've seen some traditional pieces of hardware which have been totally repurposed. Do you think that the things which we're doing in terms of from a Microsoft perspective has really helped in providing all the tools which the academics have access to? Do you think that's helped in getting them to creating these projects they have?
I absolutely think so. One of the really exciting things that's happened this year is that we've seen 60% of the projects actually leveraging the cloud and using Azure to actually do the back-end services piece of this, and that's a huge development for us. It's something that's very important to Microsoft to see how that technology is expanding, and to see people really embrace it, and when some of the solutions they're bringing here to Imagine Cup is really, really neat to see.
Well, excellent. And so I guess to wrap up, with students looking to compete or who have competed this year and didn't make it to the World Finals, and who I guess wanting to enter next year, what's a key piece of advice you'd give to them for next year?
Well, first off, don't miss the opportunity. I mean, Microsoft is really, really glad to be providing this opportunity. We do this on behalf of the students. There really isn't kind of a mission from Microsoft to capture this IP in any way. This is about providing opportunities for students, and then providing this as the forum to actually bring that opportunity and that thinking to mind. It is a great opportunity. Microsoft is very happy to provide that opportunity, and we look forward to continuing to do it for years to come.
Well, excellent. Thank you very much, Kurt, for sitting down and taking the time. And if you want to see any more interviews with judges, competitors, or executives, make sure you follow the MSP social media team on Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube using the hashtag ImagineCup or MSP social media team. I'm Ashley Perkins, and thank you again, Kurt.
Great. Thanks, Ashley. Appreciate your time.
Thank you, and we'll see you online next time.